because she speaks Spanish. So would like to welcome our angel, Sister Nadhara, with her parents and also the translator, Angel. Welcome.
Om Shanti Mohini Didi, estoy muy feliz de compartir con ustedes y con toda la familia estas flores de parte de toda la familia es para ti y de Baba.
Om Shanti Mohini Dede, greetings to you and to Avyakti Parivar, and these flowers are for you.
Very beautiful, thank you.
Hoy quiero hacerte
So
quiero hacerte 4 preguntas y te voy a hacer estas preguntas con Baba y con
So today I want to ask you 4 questions. And before that, I would like to say that this beautiful angel, she's doing so many good efforts, spiritual efforts by herself and along with her family in Ecuador. So go ahead, Angel.
La primera pregunta es en realidad no quería decir esa pregunta desde hace mucho, pero voy a ser honesta contigo, Mohini Didi. ¿Cómo le hago para no enojarme?
So I didn't want to ask this question here because I was a little bit ashamed, but I want to ask you, Mohini Didi, how to overcome anger.
From where anger comes? Is it your frustration? Is it your expectations? Lack of contentment? From where anger is coming? So at that time, if you look at it, that why am I upset? Because it could be because of this one did it, this one didn't do right. All that happens with everyone. But why I get upset? So the sanskar, which is there, you have to understand that and then pay attention to change that sanskar into a virtue. More you use a virtue, like when sometimes you are not angry, but you are very irritated, or sometimes there is tension. So why it happens? If you find out, and from the root, you change that weakness into a virtue, and that virtue will become your power. So then you won't get angry.
Gracias, Mohini Didi, por decirme la respuesta con Baba.
Thank you, Mohini Didi, for giving me the answer.
Do you get angry? Doesn't look like. Yes or no?
Sí, me enojo algunas veces porque como un ejemplo, voy a ser también honesta, a veces como yo siento mucho apego por usar la tecnología.
So I'm going to be honest with you, and sometimes I get attached to technology.
Technology. What? So you are with computer, or do you use it? Games, what you do? Attachment in what form?
En realidad yo casi no dejo de usar la la tecnología porque tengo mucho apego por eso. Y entonces yo juego en juegos, veo videos y no descanso mis ojitos.
So I play video games and sometimes I watch videos and then my eyes get tired. My little eyes get tired.
So when we remember Baba or want to be in silence, do any things what you watch come in the mind?
Gracias, Mohini, por responder esta otra pregunta con Baba.
Yeah, so I think the translator didn't get the question, but she's saying thank you for answering the question.
La tercera.
Whatever she watches, does it come in her mind, the thoughts? Yeah. Understand?
It looks like it, like she does.
So why I these days I listen to news very later. Because all what we see, all what we hear, it keeps coming back. Maybe not immediately, any day it can influence us. So fear can come. Lot of negative things can come. So on one side, we want to think positive. We want to remember Baba. And you are such a good Baba's child and student. And you put all that in you. As we eat sattvic food, right? We should give to our mind sattvic things, not from any video, anything we see it. All that gets printed in the soul and it influences. So if you think that way, then whatever you have to do has to be positive, has to be spiritual. Not necessarily just keep watching. That's not a good habit. I know many in the world today. They kind of entertain the mind. But then how can we be manmanabo? So I'm not saying that don't watch things which are negative, wasteful. Everything has some vices or other, because they will influence your mind and you will be tired after some time, not only your eyes, but your mind also. When you start getting all those thoughts, even the dreams can come. Even you can think about that as your future. Lot of bad effects of all that. Right? So keep a timetable and select what you have to watch, not just watch any video or right? You agree?
Sí, gracias. Gracias. Ahora te voy a hacer la tercera pregunta. La tercera pregunta también la tengo que aprender a controlar. Algunas veces yo me peleo con mamá y papá porque no me dejan hacer las cosas que yo quiero. Entonces me doy cuenta que ellos se ponen como tristes porque peleo con ellos. Entonces no quiero hacerlos sentirlos mal. ¿Cómo le hago para que no peleen con ellos y no los haga sentir tristes?
Okay, so the next question is that I sometimes feel bad because I get angry with mom and dad, because they sometimes don't allow me to do certain things. So how can I deal with that feeling of feeling bad, and how can I improve that relationship?
Why they do it? For your benefit, no? So they want to see that you are not influenced in a negative way. So you shouldn't get angry. You should love them and say thank you to them, so that they are helping you, whether it is your time, your habits, they shouldn't go in a wrong way. So parents always have the thought to help you, and you are such a good example, no? So you're not going to get angry from now for your parents, right? You will say, "Oh, I love you." Okay.
Gracias, Mojini, por decir la solución con Baba.
Yes, thank you for giving me the solution. And she was mentioning earlier that in her school there is a bully. There is this little girl that is doing some things like making her fall, and this kind of situation. And she was meaning to ask you how she can deal with that situation.
Self-respect. I am Baba's child, I am soul, I am great soul, I am pure soul. So your vibrations will keep her away. They won't be able to bully you. So be in your self-respect. Don't be scared, and don't confront her, but just be in your self-respect, so that she is not pulled towards you, right? If it helps, let me know. Otherwise, we talk of something else.
Yes, thank you, Mohini Didi.
You're finished all 4 questions? Your parents have any question?
Yes, Gabriel has one question.
Mhm.
Shanti, Mohini Didi.
Also,
Estoy muy feliz de poder compartir contigo, con toda la familia aquí. Sí tengo una pregunta, y bueno, está relacionado con lo que estaba mencionando Nadhara hace un momento. A veces cuando nosotros queremos corregirle a ella porque está haciendo algo que le está afectando, ¿no? A veces, por ejemplo, cuando usa la tecnología, ella le afecta mucho porque no realiza las tareas, no cumple con sus obligaciones. Entonces, le corrijo y siento que a veces soy un poco duro porque ella se pone a llorar. Entonces, ¿cómo puedo ser un poco más dulce para decirle las cosas sin que ella se afecte? Esa es mi pregunta.
Yeah, so sometimes when we see her playing with the video games and the phone, and we know those things are not good for her. So sometimes we need to tell her to stop, and we need to correct her, and she starts crying. So how can I be more sweet with her?
now she won't do that. She will see only, you have to select for her what she could see, right? There are a lot of good things also. Like for me, sometimes when I am really sitting for hours and I cannot do much, I remember Baba all that. But then I want to learn certain things. Like Baba tells some stories about some of the deities. I want to learn little more about their background. Or Baba talks about some festivals. So I turn on something which gives me more educational, which educate me. I learn from there. Not that I what are you enjoying through that, right? So choose something, help her to choose what is good, entertaining, but also learning. And also learning from whatever our life is, and that is spiritual, because our life is spiritual.
Shanti Mohini Didi. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias,
Sister,
sister.
tengo una pregunta, por favor.
Thank you so
Y-
much, Mohini Didi. And I have one question.
Yo llegué a Baba cuando tenía 2 meses de embarazo y el hermano Atan Prakash llegó a Quito, a la capital, y él cuando la vio dijo que ella era un alma de segundo nacimiento.
So when I came to Gyan, I was 2 months pregnant, and I was speaking with Atan Prakash Pai.
La vio y dijo que ella era un alma de segundo nacimiento.
Atan Prakash Pai saw her, and he said that she was a second birth Brahmin.
Y de aquí, en ese tiempo, muchas personas pues lo han compartido, muchos hermanos y hermanos seniors lo han compartido, pero a la vez han habido muchos que me han dicho que no es así, o me han dado sus experiencias, que ellos han criado a sus hijos y a cierta edad se han ido de baba. Entonces, en ocasiones, siento que soy un poco fuerte con ella y no quiero cansarla, de modo que sea un obstáculo para su crecimiento espiritual.
And some senior brothers and sisters have said that yes, she's a second birth Brahmin, and some say she's not. And so I try not to be so harsh on her, and try to be, try to let her be, because some seniors said that their children, at some point they left Baba. So
Entonces, quería consultar de qué manera podemos nosotros guiarla, pero que no sea fuerte, pero tampoco dejarla con el espacio libre, ¿sí?
So we wanted to know how we can be as parents, how to be flexible with her, but not so much.
No, but I feel why you think of birth, but definitely soul part is emerging from last kalpa. Whatever part she played last kalpa, she's playing that part in a natural way. Because sometimes it is good to think that this is my second birth, a Brahmin, or even for others, we think that way. But I always say better to think last kalpa, I played this part, I am playing my part again. Part is continuing, right, from copper age and iron age and then confluence age. But then part really is repeating from last kalpa. So this way, at least you are not in this controversy. Is it right or not? And you will try to feel all the time. The simple way is, this is the soul, the part she's playing, she played last kalpa. She will also feel light, and you will also be very relaxed if you think that way.
Yes.
Muchas gracias, Didi.
Thank you, Didi.
Okay. Okay, all the best for the family. Yeah. No more
Thank
crying, no more anger.
Shanti.
Okay, Shanti.
Om
Thank you,
Shanti.
Baba.
Thank you, Baba.
Gracias, Didi.
Gracias, Didi.
Thank you, Didi. Om Shanti.